I must say, you're seeing some pretty disturbing things in this country at the moment in terms of attitudes towards democracy, given the rise of reform in this country. Of course, this all really began when you saw the hardcore Remainers basically try and disregard and overturn the biggest democratic mandate we've seen in this country. Already now we're seeing warnings, and I don't know, maybe call me old-fashioned, but I believe when voters vote for something and a party promises something and they're then in government, that's the end of it. That's called a democratic mandate. But no, it seems already the reform plan to scrap indefinite leave to remain could potentially be blocked in court, some are already saying, according to, surprise, surprise, some immigration lawyers. Now, in terms of indefinite leave to remain, by the way, just to give you an idea of where we are as a country, in 2022, 2023, 2024, gross migration at more than 1 million each year. And when people get indefinite leave to remain, that means they can access universal credit, social housing and benefits. And you saw, just to give you an idea of the scale of this, in 2024, 147,000 people in a single year granted this status. That's up 31% on the year before. And thanks to the Conservatives, you're now looking at more than 800,000 people who could receive indefinite leave to remain over the course of this Parliament alone. Only Reform who seem to want to do anything about that. And at the same time, you've got, of course, English local elections delayed once. It looks like they could be cancelled for a second year now, because you've got this pretty disturbing scandal where it seems Conservatives locally lobbying the Labour government to try and delay these elections because they are, you got it from one council leader there, because they are confident they will get Reform mayors next year, and that having Reform mayors and Reform council leaders, well, that would create instability. So, of course, well, if that's what voters want, you have to cancel the elections. I mean, that's a very dangerous mentality. That's for England. In terms of Wales, well, Clear Powell here highlighting some of the Labour Welsh attitude towards democracy, which is that they seem to be proud of a system that may help try and stop reform. Mark Drakeford talking about the new system, former First Minister, talking about this PR system, when you're going to see the number of Senate members go up from 60 to 96. It's going to be done on the D'Hondt formula. And Drakeford there quoted as saying that under the old system, the present system, it would be likely for Reform to win a significant number of seats. And you see the quote there, I think the new system guarantees a greater sense of continuity than if we were facing an election under our current system, where it's very likely a Reform insurgent party will take a whole swathe of the 40 first past the post seats on 32% of the vote, and we are mercifully defended against that. So yeah, as I said, the rise of Reform sparking some pretty outrageous interventions, I would suggest. Please do let me know your thoughts though on all that in the comments below. Please do whack this video a quick thumbs up, and of course as ever, cheers for watching.